Hi friends, my name is Chaitanya Patke and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sad day, and I would say it's an opportunity lost for Team India. A lot was expected from the tour. Our first ever series victory was expected on South African soil, but alas, we could not get over the line in the third test as well. The same factors which contributed to our downfall in the second test contributed to our downfall in this one as well. But as a fan and as an analyst, just there is a pure frustration that actually this was our best chance of winning a series in South Africa, and we literally blew it due to subpar performances in our batting and not so clever decisions on the field. But I will come to that later. But it is a huge opportunity lost for Team India, and I think Kohli and his men will rue this opportunity. I hope Virat gets a chance to avenge this defeat in South Africa, but actually now he has to wait for 3 or 4 years. This was our golden chance, and the sad reality is that we blew it. So, India won the toss, and rightfully at Newlands, we chose to bat first, but we just could muster 223 runs in the first innings. Openers once again failed. Cheteshwar Pujara was the top scorer. He scored 43, but that was nowhere near enough. He should have carried on. Ajinkya Rahane continued his streak of failures. I don't know how many chances he is going to get. I think that was the last, and that should be the last because what happens if in the next series against Sri Lanka he comes and just smashes a century in the next match? Can he get 20 more test matches along with Pujara? I don't think so. So Virat Kohli, the skipper, returned in place of Hanuma Vihari. He scored a brilliant 79 of 201 balls. Unfortunately, he got out, and that elusive wait for the 71st century still stands. But it was one of his best innings. He was nowhere near his best, but still, it goes on to show the class of Virat that despite being nowhere close to his best, he still scored 79 runs of 201 deliveries, very patiently leaving ball outside the off stump. But alas, he couldn't get the century. But still better than most of the batsmen. Mayank Agarwal once again disappointed. KL Rahul also not performing according to expectations, and all the good work he had done in the first test now has gone. Um, for South Africa, Kagi Sorabada was pick up the bowlers. He took 4 wickets, brilliant bowling as usual. Marco Jansen took 3 wickets, continued his good forms from the second test at the Wanderers. And Dwan Oliver, Keshav Maharaj, and Lungi Ngidi chipped up with 1 wicket each. South Africa also couldn't capitalize much on the first innings. They bundled out India cheaply for 223, but in turn they were bundled out for 210. Keegan Peterson showed his class once again. South Africa have found a pretty good star in Keegan Peterson. He's one for the future. He scored 72 runs. I think he looked good for 100, but uh, it was nice for India that he got out. Jasprit Bumrah once again proving his class, took 5 wickets for 43 runs, and there were some skeptics about his performance, but he once again showed his class, his determination, and showed that whenever he operates near his best, there is no one near him. Umesh Yadav picked up 2 wickets by giving away 62 runs. 64 runs. Mohammad Shami took 2 wickets by giving away 39 runs, and Shardul Thakur chipped in with a single wicket. So this left India with a lead of 13 runs, but once again we faltered in the second innings. So just I don't know. Our Virat Kohli scored 29 runs. Mayank Agarwal once again failed. KL Rahul 10 runs, and Rishabh Pant with one of the most brilliant innings I have ever seen by a wicket-keeper batsman. And now he has centuries abroad in England, Australia, and South Africa as well. So he is our first choice wicket-keeper, and the persistence shown by the team management has been rewarded in Rishabh Pant. And I think no more. Many people are saying that why he played that shot, but if Rishabh Pant didn't played in that style and got a century, India wouldn't have had 200 about 200 lead as well. So well done to Rishabh Pant, and I think this is just the start. We are yet to see his best, and this is the template that should have been followed by other batsmen. As I said, Virat scored 29, KL scored 10, and Rishabh Pant 100. Rest of the 7 batsmen couldn't even reach double figures. So how pathetic our batting was. and we have to give credit where it is due to South Africa. Lungi Ngidi took 3 wickets. Marco Jansen took 4 wickets once again. He has been the find of the series for South Africa along with Keegan Peterson. KG Rabada chipped up with 3 wickets. South Africa had a target of 212 runs. Dean Elgar was out for 30 after a seeded opening partnership with Aiden Markram. Markram also couldn't kick on. This was his template throughout the series, and I don't know if the South African selectors will persist with him because of 6 consecutive failures. He has not able to reach a decent score in all of them. But anyways, Keegan Peterson once again scoring 82 runs. As I said a few moments ago, South Africa found a star. His driving through the cover is excellent. He has soft hands. His offside play is very good, and he's very good off his pads as well. So well done to Keegan. 82, but missed out on 100. He deserved one. Rassie van der Dussen scored 41 runs, and Temba Bavuma scored 32 runs. A nice 7 wicket victory for South Africa, chasing 212. Indian players, particularly Ravichandran Ashwin, just implied to the stump mic that the super sport shouldn't cheat, because once again a contentious decision has gone against Team India. Virat Kohli also muttered something into the stump mic, which we all know. But I think that was frustration on the part of Team India. I think if they should have applied themselves and not got frustrated in the flow of the game, they still could have won this match, because our bowlers are capable. But anyways, now no point in crying over spilled milk. But this was a lost opportunity. Keegan Peterson was rightfully named the man of the match as well as man of the series. So I think South Africa found a gem of a batsman here. But as I said at the start of the video, a lost opportunity for Team India. And I think the time of Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane unfortunately is up. Selectors will try out new players in the future, and it's high time they do, because nobody will complain. Just they need to send the right message to both of them. So disappointed, but that's how it is, and the fans have to live with another drought in South African series on the test front. So how did you like my analysis of the third test? Please tell in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. We'll meet in the next video. Till then everyone, bye.